We all are afraid of looking stupid, looking like a fool when we have no reputation. No one knows you and no one cares. वो बोलते हैं ना जितनी लंबी चादर होती है उतनी ही पैर पसारने चाहिए. चादर लंबी नहीं डाल लेकर आओ यार. We all make these promises to ourselves, but when we are not keeping up with that promise, we are just lowering our own self-worth. So I went there and I find Bhumi Petnekar sitting there randomly chilling. I find Ananya Pandey just sitting there. This is the most legit talk I am going to give to all of you. I've given 40 speeches in the last 1.5 years at colleges around the country, but I've never talked about this one thing because I always thought that ये जो चीज़ है, people don't talk about this enough, and if I will talk about this, people will always be like इसके बारे में क्यों बात कर रहे हो? Does anyone know मैं किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ? Making money. Exactly. I have made videos on that. They work amazingly well, but at the end I see this one comment every single time. अपना कोर्स बेच रहा है क्या? MLM स्कीम चला रहा है क्या? And I look at that and I'm like, I am genuinely trying to share what worked with me while people are just talking what is not true. And through this talk, I want to make sure that you unlearn ये जो patterns मैं देखता हूँ, because I traveled to Dubai, I met founders of billion-dollar companies in India, and I realized that उनका जो mindset है, right, उनका mindset completely different है from people जो ऐसे comment करते रहते हैं. And the mindset that most of us have, even I had when I was an 18-year-old, that needs to change. And that is what we will be talking about in the next few minutes. Sounds good? Yes! Epic. This is the most honest talk, as I've just told you. I noticed this one thing, that when I was in my teen years, when I was in my classes in school, I used to beg my father to buy me like a PlayStation, buy me like a Lego kit, buy me a computer, a laptop, an iPad. That was the biggest thing I wanted my father to get me. And through all this time, my father used to always say, earn it. If there was one thing he used to tell me every single time was earn it. And मैं इतना irritated हो जाता उससे. I was like, why can't you get me this? Like मेरा एक दोस्त था in school and he legit had all of these things that I wanted to have. उसके पापा सिंगापुर से जाकर कुछ नई चीज़ें लाया करते थे, मुझको दिखाता था वो, and I was like, यार why can't my father get me that? How many of you relate with this? Right? But what my father did was make me ask this question to myself, ki how do I earn it? Right? And so this was me going to a school in Indore. By the way, I've changed 14 schools in 12 years of my schooling and 10 different cities, and this is just one of the uniforms I had to wear. But fast forward to today, when I was dropping out of my college, I and my business was making more than the highest international package of my college. And when I dropped out, everyone was asking me, "Tu pagal hai kya?" That was the first question people were asking me. And I'm like, it makes so much sense. Like I outgrew everyone around me in my college. And because of that, I took this decision that I now need to level up. I need to change the circle of people around me. And that's what I want to talk to you about. So this is me today. I have built a 25 people team called, the company is called MarketUp. We help businesses grow on social media. So any company like a Mirai Asset, 5paisa, Sharekhan, other companies. Have you heard of Geeks for Geeks? Yes. Geeks for Geeks. Have you heard of Unacademy? Yes. Have you heard of Scalar Academy? Yes. We've all worked with them. So I was able to do all of this in this period of 18 to 22, right? And so I discovered that there are certain things which we need to unlearn before we start working on making that first pile of cash for yourself. How many of you pay your own college fees? How many of you pay your own college fees? I see one hand, two hands. Okay, three hands. Amazing. This is brilliant. First of all, we should clap for these people. If I were to ask you ki, if money was not a problem, what would you do first of all? What would you say? What would you say? बताओ, कोई तो बताओ. Travel. Yes. Sing. Amazing. What else? Marketing. What else? और क्या करोगे? Like if you had all the money in the world, what is the first thing you would do? Shopping. Car. Bumble subscription. Private jet. Very cool. So can we all agree on this one thing, that the main problem, the solution to all of the basic problems you have today is money? Does that make sense? And if you can make enough money to pay your own college fees while in college, that would change your life. But before that, as I said, we need to unlearn before we learn. So let's figure out what is the problem. What is the problem? So there are 4 thoughts that you are telling to yourself that is keeping you poor. And poor mane ki matlab you are not employed, you are not making enough money to to have that financial independence, that you can do everything that you want to yourself, right? Make sense? There are 4 things that you're telling to yourself which is making you in this state, which is taking you to this place in life. We'll go through each of these and we'll try to understand how can we get rid of it. Okay? Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one is, okay, I don't care about money. This is a literal statement that we tell to ourselves every single day, right? How many of you think that people who want to make more money are greedy and selfish and they want to maximize their own money? We've all thought about this, right? Like India wants people to get rich and make money, be a capitalist, but on large, our country is mostly a socialist country, right? Whenever someone gets rich, we all start looking at problems that they are making. We all look at the cons. We are all looking at what are they doing wrong. And then we try to demonize them. How many of you think that billionaires or millionaires are evil people? नहीं? क्या बात कर रहे हो? A lot of people think that. I was literally traveling from Chandigarh to Bangalore abhi 2 weeks ago, and I was sitting next to this girl and she was talking about how, she was watching my videos. She was like, "ये क्यों बात करता है तू पैसे के बारे में? Why do you want to talk about money?" Like, right? She wanted more policies. She wanted more things that the government does that gets people enough money to make a living. And that's crazy to me, because everything that you do requires money. Everything that you do today requires money. And so once you understand that, you will realize that you cannot escape the money game. You cannot escape the money game, right? There is no exit option. You just cannot swipe left on that. It's just something that you have accepted for yourself and you have to go with it, whether you agree with it or not. Because you have to buy food. You have to buy basic necessities. You have dreams that you want to fulfill. You have parents that you want to feel proud of. So all of those things require cash. And जब तक हम ये चीज़ खुद को बोलते रहेंगे कि यार ज़्यादा पैसा बनाना means that you are doing something wrong and you should not focus on that, the more time we will remain who we are today, right? So first of all, change this thought. Become a capitalist. Capitalism exists today for a reason, right? You have the tools with you to build something of value and sell that to people. And once you realize that and once you start executing on that, everything changes. I realized that I knew YouTube strategy. So once I realized that, I sold it to all the companies I just named before. And because of that, I was able to work with all of these companies and make thousands of dollars every single month. And once you realize this, you can do that same thing as well. Probably not thousands of dollars, but maybe $1,000 a month. Is that a bad number? Not at all. So that is really important to understand. I've talked about this before as well in my videos, by the way. Right? So we all equate money with status, but we also think that you need to realize that someone who has more money doesn't really become more valuable. But when you have more money, you can project what you want the world to be like. Right? When you have more money, you get to choose what do you want the world to believe in. Right? So that is really important to understand. The second thought is, I'm afraid of looking stupid. I'm afraid of looking like a fool. You know, Kunal Shah, you all know who Kunal Shah is, right? Kunal Shah, the founder of Credit, was talking about how people in India, our age, like me, you, we all fear our reputation when we have none. Right? We all are afraid of looking stupid, looking like a fool when we have no reputation. No one knows you and no one cares. Generally, no one cares. Even I think people don't care about me or what I will say. I can goof up in any talk and I know for a fact that people will forget the day after. Most people don't care. And so once you start telling this to yourself that people don't care, all I have to focus on is keeping my own self happy and reducing the regrets that I have. ये बहुत important है. I started making videos on YouTube. They are still live. They are still public. You can go back, sort my channel from oldest to newest videos, and you will see the first few videos. You look at those videos. People can point 100 problems in those videos. I was not speaking properly. I had some weird accent. Right? वो camera angle ठीक नहीं था. Audio अच्छी नहीं थी. I was looking like a fool. But I did not care because I had no friends. In my first year of college, I was all alone. And I was in this state of loneliness is when I started making videos on YouTube, and I honestly did not care what people would think because they were not my friends. I just did not know who they were. I made videos on YouTube. I got a ton of people जो मेरे ही बैच में थे, write mean messages to me in the WhatsApp जो group होता है college का. But I did not care. And that is what allowed me to keep building. Right? So this idea needs to change. It's okay to look stupid. It's okay to make a fool out of yourself if you are learning. You can ask yourself this question, like what is the worst that could happen? You go to a college event or you go to a stage to talk about something, right? To maybe go for a open mic to tell a joke or something. The joke doesn't land. People laugh at you. What is the worst that could happen? Right? Like there is no real loss in this. Right? There are bigger losses than this in life. Today morning I was at a podcast. I was giving a podcast interview, and जो the podcast जो guest जो question पूछते थे मुझको, right? So they were asking me about my life, and they told that my wife passed away in December is what he told me. My daughter passed away 10 years ago. My father passed away 10 years ago. And I'm like, I can't even think how would you deal with that? How would you deal with that pain? That is real loss. We've all built up these bubbles around ourselves कि ये गलत है या फिर ये गलत है. असली loss तो वो है. Right? And I asked him that, how did you deal with that? And he was telling his own story. But the point I'm making here is that you don't have anything to lose in trying out something. These are all what is called as asymmetric opportunities. Right? Asymmetric opportunity matlab there is tremendous upside, there's very little downside. You put out a LinkedIn post which can go viral, which can get you a job at the dream company that you want to. The worst that could happen, no one sees it, no one likes it. You're the only person who likes that post. That is the worst that could happen. और क्या बुरा हो सकता है? That you need to realize. Yeah, this is something which I realized that, people who you might think are dumb and are smart, people who study too much, who educate themselves too much, we are all smart people by that definition, right? And we overestimate the risk कि क्या हो सकता है आगे, while people who are quote unquote dumb, they don't think that much, they underestimate the risk कि क्या ही होगा, right? We'll try it out. And that's such an important mindset to have. There's a quote which I was talking about at every event, and the quote is, someone with half your IQ is making 10x more money than you because they aren't smart enough to doubt themselves. And I know you might have seen this quote before as well, but it's so important to remind you of this quote every single day. Someone with half your IQ is making 10x more money than you because they're not smart enough to doubt themselves, to question themselves, to judge themselves. क्या मुझे ये करना चाहिए? It's so important. Yet we never think about this. Let's keep moving. The third thought that you tell yourselves every single day is too risky. It's very risky. एक बहुत अच्छा quote था, and it was saying that everything is risky in life, right? You drop out, it's risky. You don't drop out, it's risky. You get a job, it's risky. You don't get a job, that's also risky. And at the end, the guy says that at the end of the life, you're not going to get out alive. You're going to die. You will be dead. And so it doesn't matter what you picked. Might as well pick the thing that you want to try out. And I remind myself of this every day. Whenever I'm doing something, whenever I'm feeling a bit afraid कि यार मैं ये करना चाहिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए, I remind myself of this one thing. As I said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. सबको पता तो करते क्यों नहीं यार लोग? How many of you want to start a YouTube channel? क्यों नहीं start कर पा रहे? What is holding you back? What is the problem? How many of you want to get a job? How many of you want to get a job? LinkedIn is your answer. Why aren't you making content on LinkedIn? Right? You all completed that quote. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, but you're never acting on that. That is the problem. हम लोग अपने दिमाग में इतने सब कुछ स्टोरी बना देते हैं कि यार अगर ऐसा होगा तो फिर क्या होगा, उससे फिर कौन क्या बोलेगा, उससे क्या होगा. We are never executing. And that is a big problem. Have you read that book, Homo Sapiens? Yuval Noah Harari. बहुत प्यारी book है. When you will read that, you will realize that we all have this inbuilt system, जो कि हमेशा ना किसी भी situation का एकदम worst case scenario expect करता है, right? कि अगर मैं flight में बैठ जाता हूँ, the first thought I have is flight crash हो जाएगी, right? The first you try talking to someone, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? What if they don't reply back? What if they don't reply back? What is the first thought you have when you might start a channel and make a video? No one sees it. Exactly. And life is not black and white, is what I've realized. It's more in the gray. But we are always looking at the worst case scenario. And because of that, we are never executing. And that is holding us back. This is called as the curse of intelligence. We think too deeply. We create scenarios. We're always optimizing. We're always thinking कि इससे क्या होगा, उससे क्या होगा. हम लोग काम ही नहीं कर पाते. That needs to change. All right, the fourth one and the last one is, I don't know what I don't know. There's something called as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Have you heard of it? तो Dunning-Kruger effect क्या बोलता है? वो ये बताता है कि whenever you start something, whenever you learn a skill, video editing, you learn software development, you learn design, there are 4 stages. This is what the effect looks like. यहाँ पे ना 4 phases होते हैं which we all go through. At every single stage, there is something to learn. Whenever I started something, right, the first stage I had was कि हम भी बना लेंगे, जो होता है ना अमन का कोट है जो वोटेक्स अमन, हम भी बना लेंगे, राइट? सो दैट स्टेज इज कॉल्ड अनकॉन्शियस इनकॉम्पिटेंट. इट इज कॉल्ड अनकॉन्शियस इनकॉम्पिटेंट. एग्जैक्टली. वॉट डज दैट मीन? दैट मीन्स कि हमें पता भी नहीं कि हमें क्या नहीं पता, राइट? क्या कितना आगे है, वेयर इज द गोल पोस्ट, कि आपको कितना पढ़ना पड़ेगा टू रीच दैट प्लेस. So they, I don't know what I don't know. That is a stage with which most people start with whenever you have to learn a skill. Make sense? But when you keep learning, when you start learning more and more and more, you realize it's not all sunshine and rainbow. You realize यहाँ पे क्या होता है? You see that peak. That peak is the peak of optimism. कि हम भी बना लेंगे. But then you fall down in your confidence because you realize कि आपको क्या नहीं पता है. You realize it is called conscious incompetent, and that is a second stage. And यहाँ पे everything changes. Your confidence is down. You realize कि आपको इतने सारा syllabus cover करना है and you have one night only, right? So that stage is what most people stop and quit because realize कि हमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, and then they just sleep. सच में. So that is the problem. That is the second stage. But once you keep at it, right, it humbles you as well कि यार मुझे कितना कुछ नहीं पता. I think this was the case with me as well. If you will see my videos, right, starting में I used to talk about anything and everything. कि हाँ ये भी ऐसे कर लो, ये वैसे कर लो, ये ऐसे हो जाते हैं. Then I realized कि यार कितनी सारी चीज़ें मुझे नहीं पता. When I met people who built companies, and that humbles me. मैं नहीं बात करता about most things that I used to talk about पहले because I know that I don't know a lot of things, right? I'm just a 22-year-old. I've only had a sliver of experience that other people have had, and that humbles me. And I only talk about what I genuinely know and care about. So that is the second stage. But once you keep at it, you get to the third stage, which is conscious competent, right? This is where you're like ठीक है अब मुझे थोड़ी थोड़ी चीज़ें समझ में आने लग गई हैं, right? Now I understand how the world works, and now you're executing on that. But the last stage, which is the best thing that you can get to, is called as unconscious competent. So unconscious competent is the stage जहाँ पे you don't even realize कि आपने वो चीज़ execute कर दी. You're just unconscious of what you've just done, what you've just built. And you will realize this whenever you talk to any creative, right? You look at any artist out there and you ask them कि आपने ये कैसे बनाया, right? You talk to any founder, they will give you some random answer which might be right, but in reality they don't even know उन्होंने कैसे किया. You look at any painter out there, जब उनके interviews लिए गए, जब उनसे पूछा कि आपने कैसे paint किया, how did you get the imagination for this? They're like, I genuinely don't know. That's what they'll all say because of they were all unconscious competent. They were in the state of flow. They don't even know what they've just done, what they've just built. And that comes with years of practice at one thing. So that were the 4 things that you keep telling to yourself which is keeping you poor, which is not allowing you to make your first $1,000 per month. October 2020 was the month when I made my first 1 lakh per month. And that was a crazy feeling for me. Because that broke all barriers, right? मैं ये सोचता था कि यार मेरे को कॉलेज के 4 साल पूरे करके 2023 में, which is when I will graduate, I should make that amount 1 lakh per month की software developer की job, which was sold on to by lots of creators and everyone around me, right? We've all seen the CTC versus in hand वाले जो videos होते हैं, right? Right? कितना मिलेगा and कितना वो बाकी allowance में होगा. So we all know कि this is the reality that we wanted us to get to. But when you get there faster than you imagined, you realize कि यार कितना कुछ आगे मैं achieve कर सकता हूँ. And that state is where the game begins. That state is where you realize ki what I need to do next, which is to stop having smaller dreams. We all आर लिमिटिंग आर सेल्स विद द स्मॉल ड्रीम्स दैट वी हैव कि मुझे बस इतना ही चाहिए. नहीं, यू आर एबल टू डू मच मोर देन वॉट यू आर थिंकिंग योर सेल्फ ऑफ. वो बोलते हैं ना जितनी लंबी चादर होती है उतने ही पैर पसारने चाहिए. चादर लंबी को नहीं चादर लेकर आओ यार. Right? It's a stupid question to ask. You know, there's one more thing called as the winner effect. The winner effect. When I made that 1 lakh per month, it gave me a lot of confidence and motivation कि अगर मैंने ये कर लिया इस एज में, सेकेंड ईयर के फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में, तो मैं आगे भी बहुत कुछ कर सकता हूँ. वी हैव अ मिसकंसेप्शन विच इज लाइक कि आप कोई बात नहीं, आप हार रहे हो तो द मोर नोज यू गेट, यू आर जस्ट गेटिंग क्लोज टू अ यस. ये सुना होगा आपने, राइट? काम करते रहो, हिम्मत मत हारो, यू कीप एट इट. यू माइट हैव सीन 12th फेल वाली मूवीज में बंदा वो हारता रहता है, कीप्स गेटिंग रिजेक्टेड, बट दैट इज नॉट ट्रू. In the world, in the real world in which we live, the rich gets richer every time and the poor gets poorer every single time. It's called as the winner effect. The more you win, the more you keep winning, and the more you lose, the more you keep losing. And this is a mindset that you can have in yourself by having 4 things. You might say कि यार मेरे पास तो कुछ है ही नहीं सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए. I don't have a win in my life. I don't have, जैसे मैंने बताया अभी स्टोरी, राइट, that I made 1 lakh per month. You might be saying कि मैंने नहीं बनाया अभी तक वो. तो how do I use the winner effect? There are 4 or 5 things that you can employ every single day which will give you the motivation to keep going. And the first one is to count all of your wins. आप सुबह उठे, you made breakfast for yourself, you took a shower. I hope you took a shower. Okay, college students can't judge, assume. Anyways, so you did all the things and just count all the small wins. कि यार मैंने ये कर लिया, मैंने ये कर लिया, मैंने ये कर लिया, so I am winning in this day. Right? Just win the day. Right? आपने वो assignment पूरा कर लिया, you completed that one tutorial video to learn that skill that you wanted to learn. So these are small wins. Count all of them, write them down. At the end of the day, just write down कि मैंने ये 4 चीजें करी, which was a win for me. And that will change your mind. It's all about perception. Right? जैसे वो बोलते हैं 3 Idiots में all is well. It's all about that. What you will tell to your brain, they will accept. Our brain is very bad at understanding what is real and what is not. Right? That is the reason why people play video games and they make that their whole reality. That is why people scroll on Instagram and they make the Instagram comments and reels their whole reality. Right? And life is so much different, but our brain does not know how to differentiate. So that is the most important thing to understand. You will count your wins every single day. Whatever good is happening, write it down. Second, reward your efforts. Right? You don't need to make a viral video. You just need to record and post. You don't need to get likes on your LinkedIn post. You just need to hit publish. You don't need to get that outcome. You just need to do that effort. Right? जो वो कोट है भगवत गीता में, क्या है वो कोट? कर्मण्येवाधिकारः. Right? So it's all of that. Just focus on your effort. We are worrying so much about how we will perform in our exam, in the post which we are posting, या फिर reel पे upload कर दी, likes नहीं आए or something like that, and we just keep telling this to ourselves, and we end up suffering more in imagination than in. Exactly. Brilliant. So that needs to change. Third one, there's a book called as Make Your Bed. Make Your Bed. एक बहुत अच्छी speech है which is very popular on YouTube, in which the Admiral General is talking about how everyone starts with making their bed. So you start with making your bed. उससे क्या होगा? When you wake up and you make your bed, you're doing something which looks easy, but you are telling your mind that yes, you've done something. आप सुबह उठे, you made your bed, and that is a win. It's an easy win, but a win nonetheless. And even if you have a bad day, you go back to a bed that is made, and you're like, ठीक है, maybe tomorrow will be better. And that's so important. We एक चीज होती है that we start the day with the most hardest thing that we can do. उससे क्या होता है कि we are just not able to do that, and we feel demotivated. So start with the easy tasks. Do the easy things. Make your breakfast every morning. Have it. Go for a walk. But the most important thing is respect your own word. That is the second, the third, the fourth one actually. Respect your word. What does that mean? ऐसा कभी हुआ है कि you made a promise to yourself? कभी हुआ होगा ना कि मैं कभी उस बंदी को टेक्स्ट बैक नहीं करूंगा. We all make these promises to ourselves, but when we are not keeping up with that promise, we are just lowering our own self-worth. आपने खुद से कोई वादा किया and you are not keeping up with that. That is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. I made a promise to myself 4 years ago कि for better or for worse मैं हर 2 दिन में एक वीडियो डालूंगा YouTube पर. It's just a simple promise. And पिछले 4 साल में 1300 वीडियोस जा चुकी हैं मेरे YouTube पर. The level of confidence that you get because of this is on another level. You will not get that confidence from anything else. Right? आप अच्छे कपड़े पहन लो, आप कोई स्किल सीख लो, आप कोई भी चीज़ कर लो, but the confidence you will get by making a promise to yourself and keeping up with that is the best thing that you can do to yourself. So respect your word, and that becomes your win, which motivates you to keep winning. Okay? As I said, you visualize what you want. You visualize what you want. All is well. वाला जो part है, right? So our brain doesn't know what is real and what is not. So what that means is you can imagine your life. मैं ये करता हूँ एक बार. So when 2024 was starting, I made this page, one pager, where I wrote down कि what do I want my life to look like at the end of the year. And then I realized कि ठीक है, अगर मुझे यहाँ पहुँचना है in terms of numbers, that what do I want my fitness level to be? What do I want my financial wealth to be? What do I want my relationships to be like? I wrote everything down over there. And उसके बाद I started reverse engineering it. Right? And I realized that because of this, I'm able to now understand कि ठीक है, मुझे अगले इस महीने में क्या करना है. What is my goal? And now I'm able to visualize who do I want to become. Right? You might say कि I was asking this question to my mentor. His name is Ayush Jaiswal. He runs a company called as Pesto, and I was asking him that, you know, how do I build a company which sells SaaS, B2B SaaS company. SaaS मतलब software as a service. So you sell that to businesses. I wanted to start that, and I was like, ठीक है, मैं side में agency भी कर लूँगा. And what he told me was very interesting. He said that, you know, Ishan, start looking at the life that successful B2B SaaS founders are living. And tell me, is anyone running a marketing agency along the way? No one is. So how do you think that you can do that while managing your agency? Stupidity, right? And I said that completely makes sense. And so instead of looking at what you want to become, look at what are the things that these people are doing every day in their life. Just copy their routine. Look at the routine that they have. And you realize that there are things that they are not choosing to do, which is giving them the time and bandwidth to do what really matters. And I realized this one thing, that I'll have to shut down my marketing agency, which might happen soon. So this is really important to understand. This is the winner mindset, the winner effect. Okay, let's just quickly talk about how do you actually make it in life. You have different definitions of making it. Could be $1,000, could be $1 million, could be becoming Andrew Tate. So you have a definition कि मुझे ये बनना है, right? Let's try to understand how do you get there. First of all, we helped you unlearn all the preconceived notion you had about money, about wealth, about it being evil. But now let's understand how do you actually do it. Okay, the first and the most important thing is network. You know, if you want to make money, be with people who have money. Be around money. Follow the money. Right? So it's very simple. The reason we have clients who are in the BFSI sector is because we literally have a client which manages 7 lakh crore of funds. We are around money. Follow the money every single time. Look at where is money in India. Where is it that people are spending money? Where are they investing money? BFSI for that matter, right? Banking, financial services. So you have to network with people who are at the top 1% and you have to offer them some value. Network कैसे करोगे? Like why would they want to talk to you? Very valid question. They would want to talk to you because you have something to offer and you are a master at that. I have a friend of mine, he's a designer and he is friends with Aman Gupta. कैसे? Because he's been creating videos around logo design. Right? And so that is the best thing. Aman recognized him. He was like, "Acha, you made that reel about that logo, right? हाँ मैंने देखा था." And that's how they became friends. And now whatever event they both go to, they are talking to each other. So the point here is to become really good at one thing and be known for that. So automatically they will come to you. Automatically they would want to talk to you. When you go there, you need to introduce yourself कि आप क्या करते हो. They are automatically knowing कि अच्छा ये बंदा इस चीज़ में फोड़ रहा है कुछ लाइफ में. And that is your network. Network, I've made videos on this, but it's very simple, right? You become great at what you want, and then you go to places where people hang out who are rich. Go to rich people places. What are rich people places? यार क्लब्स में तो नहीं जाते. क्लब में तो कुछ और लोग जाते हैं. बताओ बताओ. पोलो मैचेस, golf, race courses. Makes sense. There are also private houses that are created, right? An example is Soho House in Mumbai. ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं. And यहाँ पे क्या होता है? Basically, people who have a certain status, they get accepted. What you have to do is to wow one of these people who will get you in. That's all I did. 2022, I just wowed a friend of mine who was apparently in Soho House. Very real story. ठीक है? I was living in Pune. I was living in Hinjewadi. I was in Mumbai for a couple of days. And he was like, "Chal, let me take you to Soho House. Let me introduce you to some people." I was like, "ठीक है, चलो, let's go." So I went there, and I find Bhumi Petnekar sitting there, randomly chilling. I find Ananya Pandey just sitting there. I find lots of other people as well, right? And I was just looking. I was like, ये बंदे को नहीं देखा है. ये तो actress है, right? So I was just looking around, and that was crazy for me. And he was like, हाँ ये सब लोग यहाँ पे आके बैठते हैं, बात करते हैं. बोला अच्छा है तो बहुत बढ़िया है, तो मैं क्या करूँ यहाँ पे? तो he's like, you network with them, you talk to them, see what you can offer to them, right? And you might think कि अब उनसे lot of these actors have businesses that they are building. Lot of these people have money that they want to now invest into something, and that's where you are valued. That's where you come into picture. And so I was just sitting there, and there's a person who looks at me, and I look at him, and we just lock eyes. And he comes to me, and he's like, "Hey bro, I've seen you on YouTube." And I'm like, "I've also seen you on YouTube." You know who that person is? You know who that person is? Bhaiya Biceps. So he was like, let's sit and have a chat. मैं बैठा आराम से वहाँ पर. I cancelled my flight, my cab which was taking me back to my home in Pune, and I was just sitting with him. सामने जुहू का sunset हो रहा था, and I was sitting with him talking about life, work, and everything, and it was just unreal for me. Right? I was like, I have grown up watching videos of this guy and what he has done, and today I'm here sitting with him, having a very chill conversation around life and growth, and that was it. That was beautiful. All because of me being present in places where rich people hang out. And there are tons of coincidences which happen, right? That's the reason why people move to Bangalore. It's not because of the traffic. Definitely not the traffic. It's not because of everything else, of the cherry blossoms, of the weather. It's more so because आप जब कोरमंगला में बैठते हो, जब आप थर्ड वे में बैठते हो वहाँ पे, तो there are people sitting right next to you who can definitely work with you. There are too many coincidences which happen there. Right? I was literally sitting at a cafe talking to a friend of mine, talking about some company, and the person next to me was just hearing the conversation. 2 घंटे से बंदा सुन रहा मेरी बातें. एंड मैं आके बोलता अच्छा इसकी बात करो, मैं भी इसी कंपनी में था, मैंने छोड़ दी अब कंपनी, अब मैं कुछ और बना रहा हूँ. बहुत बढ़िया है. Right? So, and then we networked, and then he's like, let's work together, let's build something. And that is insane. So that is how you network. You just be in places where people hang out and be present. Start talking. You will meet incredible people. So that is how networking works. There's a guy called Alex Hormozy, and he talks about how you should solve rich people problems. Right? Solve problems which the rich people have. What am I solving through MarketUp? I am helping big enterprise companies grow an organic audience. So they have money, they don't have fame, they don't have organic fame. They have to run ads to show you and irritate you, right? They show you that pizza ऐसे निकल के आता है, गोल गोल ad चलता है उसमें, and you're like कि अच्छा मुझे order करना चाहिए नहीं. That is an ad. They burn money on that, and I'm like, I can help you get this done without spending money on ads. And that is where my value lies. You have to find out the value that you can provide to them. So this is what was a report which I want all of you to go and check. Bloom Ventures is a prominent VC in India, and they have come up with this report. Now this report is called as the Indus Valley Report 2024, and it talks about how does the Indian consumer behave, how are startups growing, how is the venture funding happening, how is the government helping startups grow and businesses grow. And it has some amazing insights. It's completely free. Go and read about it, and you'll find there's so many interesting things that you can take away from it. I'll give you a couple of examples. So they have basically bifurcated India into 3 sectors, right? India 1, 2, 3. India 1, 2, 3 is a great way for you to understand कि आपको किसको बेचना है. What do you want to sell and to who do you want to sell? To who you want to sell, you will get the answer from over here. Top में क्या दिख रहा है? India 1. India 1 has about 30 million households, $15,000 per capita income. These are the people who are the consumers. These are the people who are ordering on Blinkit, who want that 10-minute delivery. These are the people who are spending a lot of money in the country, the highest spenders. And this is where it is competitive because बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो इनको cater करने की कोशिश करें, but that's also where you make the most money. And it's easier to make money there. I interviewed the founder of ShareChat. Right now, ShareChat, how many of you have used ShareChat? Right? So when they started ShareChat, it started as a jokes app. चुटकुले सुनने के लिए you just go there and click on that and you will hear a joke or something. ऐसे इस तरह की चीजें वहाँ पे होती थी starting में. And he was like, we wanted to cater the India 3. India 3 are people who are living in rural areas. This is the India which does not have income to spend on luxuries. They're barely able to make their ends meet. And so it's very hard to make any money from them. The only companies making money from them are probably YouTube, ad दिखा के, or some other smaller company, right? You can see the other companies, MX Player, you have WhatsApp, ShareChat, and this is the companies that are catering the India 3. They are in huge numbers, but you just cannot make any money from them. They don't want to spend, but पैसे है ही नहीं. What will they spend on? And then you have India 1 and India 2. India 2 are people who are living in the tier 2, tier 3 cities. These are people who are ordering on Flipkart. They are still engaging in online transactions, right? So they can still be turned into users, but you have to be but they will not pay the extra 40 rupees fee for delivery of your Zomato order. That is how these people are. So you have to find out कि आपको किसको बेचना है. That is the most important thing. This is Big Bazaar's founder Kishore Bayani sir, and if you've seen WTF podcast, he was talking about how does the Indian consumer behave, and in that जो India मैंने दिखाया which has 33 crore households, 3 crore ऐसे घर हैं जहाँ पे you can sell something, and they will spend a lot of money on that. So he further bifurcated that कि वहाँ पे लोग spend कैसे करते हैं. They first spend on beauty, second they spend on dining, and third they spend on food and beverages. So when you will read this report, you will realize कि लोग पैसा कहाँ लगा रहे हैं. If you want to build a B2C company, and then you will know कि ठीक है इस पे मैं कुछ बना सकता हूँ, right? So that is the first step. Understand कि आपको बेचना किसको है, who is your audience, and that will help you clear your head. Okay, let's keep going. You build a service or a product. I have been selling a service for the last 3 years. It's a simple YouTube management bundle that we sell to companies and enterprises. That's it. We don't sell it to someone who's an individual. We don't have some random digital marketing service. We have one service and we have one customer persona, and that is who we sell to, and we make money doing that. So you have to have this clarity whenever you want to sell something in India. Okay? So you start figuring that out. Who do you want to sell to and what do you want to sell? Is it a product? Is it a service? Is it a productized service? Urban Clap, for example. So find out that. What is it that you want to sell? Who do you want to sell to? Anyways, so this is the affluent India, the India which spends. Goldman Sachs report hai which talks about this, and it talks about how ये number बढ़ता जा रहा है. Right? So if you want to sell in India, the number is increasing every single year. And you can see it went from 20 to 60 million people who have income of more than $10,000. That is brilliant because they can now spend more money on what you have to sell. But Indian market is also very conjuice in the sense that they don't spend on random things. Like in India, you have very few things that people will spend on. In US and other mature markets, वहाँ पे क्या होता है, you can build anything and कोई ना खरीद लेगा उसको. Right? Because they want to save their time, they like investing in themselves. India में concept नहीं है ऐसा to save their time, right? Like we will watch a 5-minute ad या फिर something that will give us Spotify, basically, right? So that is what happens in India. So you have to understand that कि लोग खर्चा कहाँ कर रहे हैं. Okay, sales growth. यहाँ पे you will notice something. BMW has had more growth than a normal automobile company. They've competed with Mahindra, right? Zara has more market share than V-Mart. These are all affluent brands. These are all expensive brands. And you will see that people are now consuming a lot more of them than consuming, I'll give you more statistics. So what is happening is this is the sale of entry level vehicles. It went from 470K to 250K in the last 4 years. And this is the sale of SUV market share. And as you can see, this is going on the rise. It's on the rise every single year. So people are spending a lot of money on luxury things in India. Luxury market is booming, right? And you will see why our apps like Cred and others are coming out. But it's still done by a very small amount of people. 3 crore household as we just saw. The rest are just still learning. They are still getting to that stage and it will take a long time. And that experience is important for you to have. ठीक है, Apple sales. ये एक बहुत interesting data था that Apple sales are overtaking HUL की sales, right? Which tells us that people are now splurging on premium things. Now a lot of that is because of the EMIs that they've introduced. In fact, I recently went to Apple BKC मुंबई में जो store है, and I saw that iPhone के नीचे they've not written the full cost. You cannot find the full cost. You'll only find EMIs, 3,000 per month, 36-month contract. That's it. And I talked to them and I got to know that 60%, about 60% of all iPhones sold are on EMIs in India, right? Apple has had a huge growth in India, but it's fueled all not because हम ज़्यादा पैसा कमा रहे हैं, but because we are now able to get it on EMIs. And because of that, people who are even making 30,000-40,000 per month are affording an iPhone just to look good, which is also a good metric because now you know that people splurge on looking good. If you can build something that will make people look good in India, you're going to make a lot of money. Beauty, we just saw, right? So all of these experiences work really well if you apply it in the Indian context. Sell overseas, which is what I do as well. There's nothing better than making in dollars and spending in rupees, right? So for example, even it's very easy for you to crack a $1 to $2,000 client in the US, right? Like people spend that much money ऐसे ही वहाँ पे compared to India, right? It's always in comparison. So you go to any small business and they will easily offer you $1 to $2,000 per month for a service that you have. There's a condition for it, I will tell you that, but they are much more willing to spend money for growth, to invest in the business. आप वो same charge करो to an Indian client and they will ghost you. It happens a lot often that I can tell you. I am pitching to companies every single month and I notice that वो बस गायब हो जाते हैं pitch लेकर के कि ठीक है, it'll cost 1 lakh per month, गए, we can just never find them again. Right? So that happens a lot, and because of which selling overseas your services is really lucrative. So you have a couple of clients which pay you $1 to $2,000 a month, you're settled for life in India, right? You live in Pune, you can very well manage the expenses and save a lot to invest in your company, in yourself, and in your future stocks and other things, right? So this is really important. Focus on how can you get overseas clients. All right, this is another graph that you can see from the Indus Valley Report 2024, which talks about how India is exporting a lot of services and capital, human capital, compared to Saudi Arabia ka oil exports, right? And it is almost matching that number. $194 billion is what we have exported in the last 1 year, and they have exported 223 billion. Yeah, make an offer that they cannot refuse, right? The condition I told you, make an offer that people just cannot refuse. इसका मतलब क्या है? You create, I'll tell you what I recently learned, right? So I was talking to another mentor of mine who sells services to BFSI companies, and I had this doubt कि यार ये लोगों को मैं pitch करता हूँ कि my service is 1.5 lakh per month. This is what we sell at MarketUp. It starts from that number, and they all ghost me. What am I doing wrong? And they're like, you're not talking about what is in it for them. What do they gain out of getting this service? मैंने बोला, I've told that to them. They will get videos, they will get reach, they will get thumbnail. They're like, they don't care about that. They care about the numbers. They care about the ROI. So you tell them that अभी आपकी जो CAC है, customer acquisition cost है, वो भी आपकी 20 रुपए है. जब आप मुझे 5 लाख रुपए दोगे एक महीने में, मैं आपकी CAC कम कर दूंगा, 10 रुपए कर दूंगा, राइट? तो जब 10 रुपए की CAC आपकी होगी, तो यू आर स्पेंडिंग हाफ एज मच मनी टू गेट द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ पीपल. एंड इफ यू डिप्लॉय 1 करोड़ रुपीज, पहले यू वर गेटिंग X amount of people, now you're getting 2x more people. And I'll just charge 5 lakhs of that number. They'll very well give you that money. So you talk about the ROI that they will get. And when they do, they will pay you in accordance to that ROI. And that is how you make an offer that they can never refuse. Right? Make sense? Stay patient and keep at it. ये एक बहुत important चीज़ है. I started in 2021 February. It's almost 3-4 years now that we've been running the agency, and it takes a lot of effort. Right? आपको agency start करनी है. You want to freelance. You want to have a side hustle. It requires patience. जैसे I had this talk with the same mentor कि यार ये लोग close ही नहीं होते. ये लोग बोलते रहते हैं कि हाँ हम सोच के बताएंगे. Corporates, right? So they have a manager, they have a middle manager, they have an assistant middle manager, they have a huge as a pile of people that they want to convince, and they're like, you have to be patient. You are selling to a big company, right? They will of course take a lot of time, and you have to be patient with that. अगले 6 महीने just keep talking to them, just keep following up with them, and it will happen. And when that does happen, you make a ton of money. So that is essentially how it works. Patience is really important in this game if you want to sell services, if you want to convince someone to buy what you have to sell. All right, that's pretty much it. This was a very simple masterclass, you can call it, on how to first unlearn your biases and then actually how to make it in 2024 in India. I want you all to go back, download the Indus Valley Report 2024 and go read it properly. उसमें जो सारे स्टैट्स दिए हुए हैं, एंड फिगर आउट कि क्या आप इसमें कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो, कैन यू स्टार्ट समथिंग विद दिस नॉलेज. द फर्स्ट स्टेप टू बिल्डिंग द बिजनेस और द लाइफ यू वॉन्ट इज टू हैव दैट फर्स्ट बिट ऑफ इंसाइट, दैट नॉलेज कि हाँ, कंपनीज पे फॉर यूट्यूब ग्रोथ, हेंस मार्केट अप, हेंस माई कंपनी. दैट इंसाइट इज वॉट यू नीड, and that will help you win in 2024. Thank you so much.